round for today's NACT Stage 2. AREA77 and Avalon, who will be able to
damage
move
coming in from Demon on his Lilia, and she does end up actually spiking towards that mid to late game, but Arvel.
Very close call.
And Fallen is going to get his hands on it first, and we see a little bit of a battle the bot side.
I don't think Merciless is going to be able to get out! A slam dunk from Twinks, drawing first blood for Avalon, and now the siege for this turtle. Both teams on it, Fallen securing it for Avalon. Two objectives leaning in their hands, but now a possible punish from AREA77. Fallen, no, it's going to take down Joe's Cutie. DPR not able to deal the damage for the decimation. Will fall as well. Twinks picking up yet another
aggro over as Claude Marcuti was getting forced to go back, but Arvel doing a good job zoning out Gals, and this is going to be a turtle uncontested.
Some anti-heals super early in this game, which I did find a little interesting, but speaking of both players, looking at the marksman, torn apart memories goes in. Arvel joining the fight, Demon and Fallen as well. Gals Cutie not able to save Marcuti, who does fall.
They are looking to siege the topside turret, and they're going to go ahead, but Gals Cutie might be put in a little bit of a pickle. He's the only one right now left up there.
Oh, does he get out? Bulwark Shield trying to save him. Numion Blast! The stun! Not going to connect. Arvel picks up the kill. Not trying to allow his ADC to be stunned for any given moment. 5-1 on the scoreboard so far, and it looks like they're trying to extend that lead. They were able to claim that turret.
And we are seeing Bravest Fighter stance.
Yeah, Bravest Fighter does go down. The turret in the mid does fall. Demon finds DPR. Not having the easiest time in this matchup like we've seen in that denial. It wasn't enough to really dent the plan from Avalon so far. It was just having an amazing time. Numion Blast drops down. Big stun. Marcuti picks up the kill. Finds Basic. Wait a minute. Can get another. Arvel very low. BMI straight into him. Arvel trying to get away. A couple more basic attacks and he will fall. But no, he is going to go ahead and get out of there. A close call.
Definitely a close call, but look at the sandwich coming in from Fallen.
Arvel's not going to go back. He's still staying there. He's going to rush into Marcuti. He's going to get the knockup with the BMI to push him back into the turret. Golden Staff was picked up to enhance those basic attacks from Marcuti to be able to deal some additional damage and attack a little bit faster. Twinks is going to take down Jules Cutie in the midst of all this chaos, trying to seize this turret on the bottom side. You're looking at a 3v4. I mean, even Twinks joined the party. He went all the way from the XP down here to take this fight, and
it has been spawned, and everyone's starting to get vision on it. DPR with the mortar coils doing a little bit of damage, but we're gonna see who makes it out alive, Wheezy.
That's right. I mean, the Lord's still intact. They are going in for the kills. AREA77 already having a hard start. Fallen, increasing that kill lead. Takes down DPR. Numion Blast drops down. Demon finds Joel's Cutie. Blazing duet from Marcuti. Trying to get into the backline. Does not find Demon, though. He's able to get out of that range. Marcuti, a slight mistake, and Basic will punish. Takes him out. That is a 3-for-none trade. Make that a 4-for-none trade as Gauss falls. Basic wraps around, picks up the kill for a double. Merciless, nowhere to go. A hope and a dream, and almost a full team.
Comes the siege. Lord coming down mid side, and we might be looking for a little bit of blood here. Or, oh, here we go.
Big play on the way, trying to open up the base for AREA77. Blazing duet to the backline. Gauss Cutie finds Arvel. DPR takes down Fallen. The inhibitor gets destroyed in the process. Lord does fall. And now Basic picks up a kill. Killing spree activated. Is going to find Merciless. That's one member falling for AREA77. Do they pull their punches, though, or are they going to try and fight it out and claim another inhibitor? I mean, they're still in position for a possible push. Looks like they are going to try and seize the opportunity, but the numbers are not in their favor. They lost 2 members so far for Avalon, but Basic is going to take another member down. A mega kill finds DPR with the torn apart memories. You are going to...
Fallen is looking for a little bit of aggro over here in blood, but Merciless final slash.
Marquis rushing with the blazing duet onto the team of Avalon, but is it enough to stop them from taking another inhibitor on the bottom side? The Gloom's trying to prevail. Black Shoes goes out from Demon to regain some of his HP. Still sitting at about half, but some massive damage on Joel Cutie, Marcuti, and DPR. They are going to go ahead and still try and clear out these minions. The inhibitor will fall on the bottom side. Fallen claiming it. Basic Unstoppable finds Merciless. Twinks rushes it with the Bravest Fighter. Not going to hit the mark as Gauss Cutie hits a Euro right now. In the highest on AREA77 is DPR on this Martis. The rest of them are still sitting at that 13 level and 12 level mark. And right now, it looks like they will be trying to take this game, trying to have the momentum in this series. Avalon may go in for the early finish. Numion Blast winds down from Gauss. Not going to hit the Sun Call Ultra being activated for sustainability. Immortality being procced onto Arvel. Still in the fight, though. Marcuti finds one, takes down Arvel. Another body dropped. Twinks finds Joel's Cutie. Monster kill from Basic is going to find Merciless. You're looking at multiple members drop, and that is 1 for 1 so far on the board. Demon makes another kill, finds Marcutie, still trying to claim the Space Crystal. 25%! DPR shuts down Basic. Twinks gets a kill, but delays the inevitable, as we are going to go ahead and
This
see...
might not be match point for Avalon, but look at the poke already coming in from Basic. Maybe a little bit too much.
What are you doing all the way back there, buddy?
Over. Here it goes.
Right, he is trying to wrap around. Fallen using the Mortal Coils, trying to negate the CC. Look at the turtle, though. About a quarter of HP. Who will be able to get the retribution first? DPR is in position. Does claim it for AREA77. And gets out of there with no punishment.
Yeah, beautiful torturous percent. Yeah, and speaking of promising, we do see the gold also kind of even between Beatrix and Leslie, but wow. That was an early wild charge actually burnt in by Arvel.
But DPR had the faster retry last time in the 1v1 standoff between him and Fallen. Will we get a repeat in history, or will Fallen be able to claim it and even out the Turtle objectives for Team Avalon, as Turtle again at about 40% HP does get reset.
Oh, Turtle got reset.
Both teams wrapping around, you know, it's still a 4v4 matchup. So it's
advantage when it comes to the Lord fight when he does use a bravest fighter stance, but Gal's QT wrapping around Fallen.
Ooh, good Mortal Coils to negate all of that CC. But the battle on the way, Tyrant's Rage drops down. Fallen drawing first blood, finds Gal's Cutie. Merciless gonna take down Fallen before he can get that decimation. Turtle gets reset, Marcutie finds Demon. That is gonna be a two
neck right now.
It's interesting, you know, Basic went to the bottom lane this time around, kind of defend those minions. He's gonna allow his fighter to rotate up and protect the front line for these turtle plays. And I mean, right now, no turtles have been claimed from Avalon, but they were able to claim a turret, which is definitely a huge objective in their favor. But with the turtle at a very low HP, about 25%, looks like DPR may be able to get it. Huge knockup from Gals. DPR claims a turtle. Marcutie gets a kill. Jules Cutie takes down Arvel. My
AREA77 can start that snowball.
Yeah, AREA77 definitely putting on a good fight right now. There goes a knockup in the mid lane onto Fallen. Not really going to disrupt anything for him, though. You are looking at some heavy presence from both teams, not trying to lose this objective, trying to wait for one of the teams to waste their utility, right? This Lord is only a distraction. It's not even enhanced. They're not really worried about taking it. They're worried about getting some of these kills. And we may be able to see that Black Shoes Demon with a quick dodge as Merciless tried to knock him up. Down goes the manipulation, forcing out the Black Shoes from Demon. That is a little bit of utility wasted, but Arvo rushes in with the wild charge knockup. Basic finds Gals Cutie in an amazing set. Lord goes into the hands of Fallen for Avalon. Basic picks up a turret, and Marcutie gets killed, takes down Fallen from DPR. Marcutie finds Demon. Double kill. Merciless and DPR still by themselves.
This checking the bush, but we gotta focus on Marcutie. He's been sitting up 4-1-2, taking away a lot of kills, but Lord is getting chunked down fast, and Wheezy. Your time to shine.
Big knockup, manipulation drops down. Jules Cutie takes the Lord. How did this happen? Where did they go wrong? Battle still on the way. Huge knockup again. Merciless finds Fallen. Can they get another? Basic trying to escape. Very low. Arvel right behind him. Ultimate sniper. No. Renner's Empathy goes down. Marcutie trying to draw blood. Misses Basic though.
Look at the siege. We do see DPR kind of zoning out with his cheese wheel, but Lord definitely did crash, and they're going to take that inhibitor base away and crack open their crystal, and this might be all she wrote if AREA77 keeps playing this well.
Yeah, definitely playing it well. Oh my goodness! Half the HP of Demon has been evaporated by Marcutie and their Rainer's Empathy. 4-1
over, and Merciless.
Arvel been spot in the bush, the knockup, the wild charge, trying to get away, hits the wall! A slight miscalculation in his trajectory, but he is still in play with about half HP. Lord has been reset and has been Merciless in position, about half HP. And right now, Avalon sitting there looking strong, trying to gain the advantage in this pit. It's still anybody's game, even though Avalon's been struggling so far in the objectives. This game is now 19 minutes in. This is just going to boil down to who can win the 5v5.
Yeah, Marcutie picking up that red blue for a little bit extra.
There goes the flicker. Power Nature winding up. Immortality has been proc. Mortal Coils from Fallen, trying to stop them from taking it down. Ultimate sniper from Basic from afar. Marcutie, Immortality being procced as well. Demon securing the kill is going to take down Marcutie. The marksman for AREA77. DPR, Immortality drops as well. Decimation drops. Basic finds DPR. The stun on the Twinks, the flicker in. The rush, the suppression, the winner truncheon. The Timer's Revenge onto the wall. And the manipulation canceled out. Twinks is going to find Jules Cutie. Justice Blades dropping. Demon finding Gals Cutie. 4 members down for AREA77. Merciless by himself. They're chasing him. Not going to let him go. They are still going to try and clear out this Lord. The knockup from the Landshaker on the Twinks, but the Bravest Fighter goes down. He misses. Wait a minute. This is the slowest high-speed chase I have ever seen. He's going to knock him up again.
Wait.
But you are going to go ahead and see the Lord go to Area 77. He is going to use that Primal Wrath. He's going back in for blood. Now Twinks is the one on the run. What is going on right now? What? He's still going to fight it out. He's trying to get back to base, but he has to run away from Twinks to get there. Twinks not letting go of the gas. Bravest Fighter's in. Demon joining the party.
Goodness.
Basic claims the turret. And see, their backs were against the wall, but now they turned it around. The power of the late game working in their favor, taking this Lord, crashing into the inhibitor, knock up onto Arvel. Half HP. Bravest Fighter from Twinks. Flicker in. The stun connects on a Gal's Cutie. Decimation from Fallen to proc the immortality. Another decimation. Gal's Cutie waiting and baiting. All of that utility, and you are going to go ahead and see DPR pick up the kill, finds Fallen on that miscalculation. Do they turn this around? Manipulation. Inhibitor may fall for them. And the snipe connects. American Sniper Mark Cutie takes away half the HP from Demon and forces out the Black Shoes.
Forces out the Black Shoes with a lot of utility burnt, but looks like they're still looking for more. Avalon, no inhibitor turrets up anymore.
In the mid lane. You're going to see Fallen using the Mortal Coils, is going to get out to safety.
Oh,
they need his retribution, but a huge stun. They find Basic, find the ADC, a miscalculation from Avalon. Area 77, they have the numbers, and they don't.
Basic just pulled all aggro towards A77, and that is going to be a Lord uncontested. And this, here comes a cheese wheel. Watch, gals.
And Basic does spawn in just in time, a full 5v5. Aliens trying to land in the front yard of Avalon, but it looks like they are going to deny them entry into their home.
Oh,
you are going to see Demon use the Black Shoes. Marcuti very low, taking a lot of burn damage. Does have the Hoss Claws though. There are minions. He is still going to go ahead and sustain.
Teams have full immortalities, so we are looking at an immortality game. Here we go. Oh my, Demon.
Ooh, caught out of position. Marcuti shutting him down. This have been seeing action just the mid and the bottom. Wild charge for the knockup. Manipulation dropping down. Arvel. Half HP, Twinks rushing with the Bravest Fighter. Can they close it out? Base at about 50% HP. Merciless! Look at him! Using the Primal Wrath! 10%!
Oh my goodness!
They have done it! Area 77 takes game 2 and takes Avalon. There's not a lot of survivability, and they have a pretty decent dive composition. I mean, you have the Angela onto the...
Kind of has to pick a favorite here, but DPR starting this turtle.
Yeah, but they do have Fallen. Not going to be able to get there in time! A little bit of defense at his disposal. His Basic is going in for the Swift Boots for that attack speed and some additional damage. Speaking of damage, you are going to see him drop down. Picks up a kill. Marcuti finds Fall to take that turret, but you are going to see the aggro from the turtle be pulled in Area 77 in position for a possible retribution. But do they pull it out? I mean, Fallen's there. He may be able to jump in with the tips of blades. Fallen gets it! Didn't even need the tips of blades. The fast retribution and gets out of there with the heart guard, but DPR very low. Vince poised back in. Fallen draws the kill, and Merciless takes down Demon. That high physical damage, whereas Marcuti got something a little bit cheaper, right? He has a corrosion sight, and that is one of his core items locked in as well. But speaking of things locked in, down with manipulation, his blades onto Joel's Cutie, knocks him up. Arvel picks up the kill, shuts him down, but Basic will fall in the process. 4 to 5 so far. Area 77 leading.
Yeah, must be one balance. Fallen is he able to take it?
Yes, he does. Another Lord in his hands, but Mark Cutie Speedy Light Wheels to pick up the kill and shut him down. The stun dropping in with the Bravest Fighter. Jules Cutie
try to take these two off the board, and Gals doing beautifully well, but Mark Cutie, oh, they just stepped into the wrong bush.
Oh, Heartguard, wait a minute. He's still alive. Will the Hills be able to sustain him? He needs to get out of there. Oh my goodness, but no, DPR with the fire missiles wraps around. Joined with Merciless with the Bravest Fighter. DPR takes down Twinks, but Arvel gets back to safety.
That was such to kill Mark QT, but DPR taking away his blue once again. But look at the damage from Jules.
Oh my goodness. Down goes the manipulation, but off screen, Fallen making the most out of this Ling. Uses his mobility and clears the turret on the bottom side. So that is the first turret they've been able to claim so far. 13 minutes in, but the mid lane falls. Marcuti is going to take it down to open up the map even more in favor for Area. Marcuti, serious damage on to Fallen. Forces out the Heart Guard nice and early. That's what Area 77 needs, right? 2 ultimates used so far for Avalon. This is the time for them to try and take this Lord.
Yeah, and the Tempest of Blades haven't popped by Fallen, so it gives them a harder time to be able to potentially steal this Lord by A77. They already have aggro over this Lord, but DPR doing a lot of damage to the backline. Arvel might just got caught out by Jules.
Ooh, Arvo very low right now, right? We're kind of keeping our eyes on Fallen. He just got that purple buff. You know, we did see him use that Tips of Blade. Wind of Nature just got picked up from basic, so he will be able to kind of fight it out against the physical damage. But look at the lore. DPR claims it for Area 77, but they want a little bit more. Tips of Blade dropping down with the hard guard. DPR takes down Toinks. Bench Boy's out, brings Arvo back to safety, and Fallen jumps back into the battlefield. Manipulation, controlling the zone, keep up, and there's not really any physical defense to stop him from shredding anybody on their team. I mean, the only physical defense picked up so far outside of Shoes is Toinks, right?
Yeah, but we also have to keep Gao's QT alive as he is the main healer. But DPR, that sustain is wild coming in from DPR, right? There is Florin to back him up, but look at how much regen he's getting, and I'm pretty sure Arvo built anti-heal already, but that's already, whoa!
Bottom lane! They're gonna go ahead and take their hands! And Avalon making the most out of the situation. They're gonna go ahead and take that tier 2, take the inhibitor for the bottom side as well, has cracked open the base for Area 77. Immortality being picked up from Gal's Cutie, Wind of Nature from Marcutie for the physical damage. But you are gonna go ahead and see Avalon now kind of shift their focus out of the base. They got what they came for, right? They took an inhibitor. Now they got to play the passive game and wait for Area 77 to push out.
Yeah, we're looking at a long game once again. 20 minutes in right now. We might potentially see a 30-minute game. And
trying to get around to the back line, but points the brick wall for the denial. The stun going in. DPR, last insanity. The stun. Oh, he could have connected. But no, he's going to go back. He's going to play it safe, and I admire his patience. But they could have possibly won that engagement. I mean, that was a triple stun, and he had the last insanity procced. His team could have just pushed through for the kills, but it's a little bit of a mousetrap right there. They're going to go ahead and bait him out with some cheese. DPR almost falling for it, taken very low. He does have the shield, but look at the top side Fallen. Yet again, if they're not careful, he may be able to pull off a backdoor play. I mean, he's just all over the place with this link.
All over the place indeed, but Arvo did also burn his flicker, but Demon also doesn't have ult. Ooh, here we go. Gal so low.
Top side though, top lane, he is going to take the inhibitor. Down it goes, Fallen will claim it and still get out with about half HP. There's just no answer to stopping his rotations.
Yeah, and that's what you get for having an assassin, right? You're able to split push all of these waves, and it sends the EXP back. But EXPs are really important for these turtle fights as they are able to tank some of the damage, but also potentially. And we're gonna have to write you a record label, Wheezy. Lord's crashing into that mid side, but Toinks
gonna rush in. You are gonna go ahead and see Jules Cutie taking some damage from the Void Crystal. Hard guard being activated. Fallen getting back to safety. Last insanity from DPR. Manipulation dropping down. Basic very low. Still able to. Oh my goodness! Jules Cutie with the flicker play. He's in for blood. Burst fireball. Arvo wrapping around. Jules Cutie almost able to get the kill. Winter Truncheon. They can't save him though, so he will fall in this engagement. But I gotta admire the tenacity to try and get to the backline ADC. This is an overstay of their welcome. They need 64 seconds until Jules Cutie spawns back in. But waves are going in. Arvo, Immortality has been procced. You are going to go ahead and see Tips of Blades drop down. Fallen with the Heart Guard combination. A lot of damage from Marcutie in the back line. They need to be able to get to him, but Marcutie with his positioning may be able to do it. But Basic wraps around and closes it out. Avalon is going to go ahead and send Area 77 back to their own planet and will move forward into the loser semifinals.